out of nowhere.
Brilliant.
The only time I want to wear diapers is when I'm a baby and when I'm really, really old.
Never in the middle.
Never in the middle.
No.
No excuses. We'll be back.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Earlier in the week, in fact, we had a call yesterday where talking with a listener who weighs 360 pounds and was interested in losing weight, and got into talking about that and sharing it with the audience so that you can get informed as to an approach. I gave him one strategy to try and use, and in my course, he's a click away from being diagnosed as either pre-diabetic or diabetic. I can't remember which. Probably pre-diabetic. And he's very concerned, and he asked me a question. He wanted to know if weighing that much, 360 pounds, was correlated, and it is. And can you reverse it? And the answer is yes, you can. You're type 2 diabetic, you can do a lot to manage it and get yourself back to a normal, quote unquote, normal state. It turns out that insulin resistance is a big factor. You have insulin resistance and, of course, being obese. And they go together. And insulin resistance and obesity are driving factors for metabolic syndrome. And metabolic syndrome is a constellation of factors. There are 5 of them, and if you have at least 3 or more, you will and I'll tell you what those are. You will be diagnosed with metabolic syndrome, and you don't necessarily have to be obese or overweight to have metabolic syndrome. But insulin resistance is a variable or a factor that is in play when people are overweight or obese. And this glucose roller coaster that people get on, when you're in a well-fed state, your body, your pancreas, is going to crank out insulin. And sometimes you can do it to the extent where the cells become insensitive to this insulin and they don't respond, and you can't get the glucose into the cells to be used as energy. And that's not good. So I just want to, perhaps just chat a little bit, do a mini tutorial, review some ideas here so you have a sense of what's going on. And I explained the other day why obesity, when people say obesity is a serious risk for your health, and I laid that out. I tried to sketch why it is. But insulin resistance is your cells' inability, their inability to respond. I'm having a terrible time with my voice. To respond to normal actions of insulin. So what happens is glucose tends to accumulate or build up in your bloodstream, in your blood, instead of being absorbed by your cells. What that leads to is type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. And when you are suffering from insulin resistance, it requires even higher levels of insulin to help glucose get into the cells. Insulin resistance has a number of risk factors. Clearly the one that I mentioned, obesity, a sedentary lifestyle. When alteration of your hormones that are produced by your fat cells, which I can talk about with you, an imbalanced cholesterol levels, where your HDL is low, LDL is high, triglycerides are high, total cholesterol is off the chain. Sleep apnea is a risk for insulin resistance. Use of steroids, certain drugs, cigarette smoking. So there's a constellation of factors that will lead to insulin resistance. The body just does not, biologically, we just do, and metabolically, do not do well when you have glucose in the bloodstream and too much insulin to try to get it out of the bloodstream and into the cell. The traditional roles of insulin, they are to help with metabolism. They help with tissue growth, and it helps with tissue growth. Now, know this. Insulin is not very tightly controlled by your brain, either by the pituitary gland or the hypothalamus, but it's antagonized by growth hormone, cortisol, glucagon, thyroid hormones, sex hormones, catecholamines, meaning that those factors influence insulin and levels of insulin. And insulin plays a big role with your lipids and with sugars, with the storage of fatty acids and glycogen. It's a hormone. It's a very important hormone. And suffering from insulin resistance, not good. Why? Because you end up with glucose toxicity, most commonly called hyperglycemia. And what happens here, your beta, this blinds your beta pancreatic cells to acute stimulation and impairs action of insulin on the target tissues. When you have glucose toxicity or too much glucose, the cells don't respond. And then you have hyperglycemia is really hyperinsulemia, right? It's chronic hyperinsulemia, too much insulin. And then when you have insulin resistance, you suffer from dyslipidemia, where your LDL cholesterol is too high, HDL is too low, triglycerides are high. Your body thermogenically doesn't do well either. Thermogenesis doesn't work well. You have hypertension from increased sodium and uric acid buildup. It has all kinds of downstream effects. So insulin resistance is bad news. What a lot of people don't understand about insulin resistance is that it has an effect on your on lipids, on fats, and continued free fatty acids to your peripheral tissues. When you have insulin resistance, you got too much fat going to the tissues, and the liver impedes glucose uptake, and hence it promotes, too much buildup of fat. All the way around, it's not good.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show,
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
So I was just talking about insulin resistance. I'll just give you one thing that you can do to get your glucose and insulin levels in line. Eat more soluble fiber. And eat more fiber generally. Non-soluble and insoluble. I'll just say one thing. That's it. That one thing will go a long way. And if you really want to get it in line and lose weight, try the PGX. Go to pgx.com. I don't have any stock in the company. I don't, they're not a sponsor of the show. I just think it's a good product.
Yeah, you told me to get it.
Yeah, you need to do the Slim Styles weight loss drink mix.
Yeah.
Which has 5 grams of PGX per serving, and use it as a meal replacement twice a day. Eat your main meal, and then snack in between with fruit, vegetables, and maybe some nuts. You will drop weight faster than your ex-girlfriend dropped you.
Wow.
Ooh.
That was fast, too.
Man.
Yeah. Brought me back a little bit. I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about it now.
She dropped you like a bad habit, bro.
Oh, it was horrible.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, it was bad.
I'm kidding.
But
yeah, you'll lose weight. And you'll get your cholesterol, LDL cholesterol, your lipid panel will improve. I'm just going to tell you that one thing, because if I start giving you 3 or 4 or 5, just one thing, that'll help a long way. A new report out, and by the way, I would recommend using the granules. They have them in stick packs. They come in 2.5 grams. You want to get up to 5 grams before every meal. Start slow for the first couple of weeks, 2.5 grams. Mix it with water. Drink it before you eat. People even cook with it, to quell your appetite. That's what it's doing, and it brings glucose and insulin levels in line. It's a great product. Can't go wrong. The life expectancy in the United States has creeped up a little bit. This is the first time in 4 years as drug overdose and cancer deaths decline. That's probably accounting for some of that variance of success. Life expectancy in our country, it edged up a little in 4 years because fatal drug overdoses and 6 out of the 10 leading causes of death have declined. And I'll tell you what the leading causes are in a second. This is according to two new government reports from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, National Center for Health Statistics. This is what the federal government is supposed to do. And the CDC, most of the time, does a phenomenal job. Life expectancy in the United States in 2018 was 78.7 years. It's only an increase of 0.1% compared with expectancy of 78.6. This is no great shakes, brother. In 2017. And Katie I asked her once before to look this up. She goes to Wikipedia and types in life expectancy, and you can do the same. Wikipedia will pull up for you the CIA's report on life expectancy, United Nations, and the World Health Organization. They'll give you 3 or 4 different agencies. And the United States is way down there, man. We're not in the top 10. We're not in the top 20. We're not in the top 30.
Oh, you were talking about life expectancy? Yeah, I remember when we did that.
The CIA usually has us in the 50 or 51, 52nd in the world. We're not doing all that great compared to other like Macau, Okinawa, and some of these other places on the planet. Now, the number of drug overdose deaths fell from 70,000 to 67,000 round numbers. That's a drop of 4.1%. I'll take that. That's the first decline in decades. In 2018, the rate of overdose deaths in the United States was 4.6% lower than in 2017. So that's good. What is killing people in the United States? There's a new mortality report out based on death certificate data from the National Vital Statistics System. Here are the 10 leading causes of death in 2017, which are the same in 2018. Heart disease, numero uno. Cancer comes in at second. Unintentional injuries, such as drug overdose, car accidents, and the like. Chronic lower respiratory diseases. Alert, alert, alert. Wuhan virus. It's a respiratory illness. Stroke is number 5. Alzheimer's is 6. 7 is diabetes. Killer. Number 7 is influenza and pneumonia. Alert. Wuhan. Number 9 is kidney disease. Number 10, believe it or not, number 10, suicide. Seriously. Those are the top leading causes of death, and they account for, are you ready? Almost 74% of all deaths in the United States. These are most recent data I'm giving you. This is fresh. From 2017 to 2018, death rates decreased for six of the leading cause of death. Heart disease, cancer, unintentional injuries, chronic lower respiratory diseases, stroke, and Alzheimer's disease all went down. Only, cancer was 2.8% decline, which is good. 2.2%. I know that doesn't seem like a lot. The report also from the CDC found that from 2017 to 2018, death rates increased for 2 causes of death. Are you ready? 4.2% for what? Influenza and pneumonia. 1.4% for suicide. That's why I talk about these viruses. They are on that list, man. They are in at number 8, influenza and pneumonia. Influenza is in at number 8. And by the way, these at number 4 are chronic lower respiratory diseases. Many of these, like MERS and SARS, and now the Wuhan coronavirus, they attack the respiratory system. Young children, pregnant women, elderly are very vulnerable. So we're making some progress. We're doing a terrible job with life expectancy in this country. I'm surprised we're doing as well as we are with nearly 72% of the population overweight and obese. And 60-some% don't move. And they're not exercising. They're not moving. It's amazing that we're doing as well as we are. See you in the next hour.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
With the incredible growth of the natural products industry, we have never had more products to choose from. And at the same time, getting healthy has never been more confusing. Irwin Naturals has made it easy for consumers, bringing relevant, high-integrity supplements to the marketplace. Irwin Naturals soft gel delivery technology was chosen over 20 years ago for its ability to quickly and effectively deliver the beneficial nutrients found in their formulas into our bodies for enhanced bioavailability. Irwin Naturals uses a multi-step approach for their products, utilizing the latest clinically researched ingredients while assuring that all claims are supported by scientific evidence. These strict quality standards have allowed Irwin Naturals to bring high-quality CBD products made with full-spectrum hemp extract to the public at an extremely affordable price while using the highest quality hemp. Irwin Naturals stays in tune with the ever-changing face of health in America. When choosing your supplements, consider using high-quality, relevant products from Irwin Naturals.
The proceeding was a commercial program paid for.
Nutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
The Incorporated.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition 2020. Thanks for tuning in today. Glad you could make it wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. Again, I hope you're doing well, taking care of yourself. You know, that call, you guys remember the call of the man from Philadelphia?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I thought about him, you know.
I think his name was Tyler.
Tyler. Exactly. Very good, Katie. You know, you think about, I try to impress upon him, you know, he's 360 pounds. Pardon me. That's a lot of weight, man. Katie, we did some quick math. That's 3 of you and a little sister, right? Given your weight. I mean, think about that for a second. Just try to comprehend that.
Really, 1.5 of me.
And no one will ever convince me that's what he wants to be. And he expressed that. And he's been battling this his whole life. He is not alone. He is not alone. There are tens of thousands of people just like him, just like he is. And he said it. He said it, and I had said it just a little while before he came on. Oftentimes people just don't know what to do. And he said, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And that's why it really is wrong when people say, well, it's your fault. And they shame and blame a person because they're overweight. Don't you have any willpower? They attribute it to a lack of willpower. My God, if that were the problem, we would have had, there would be no problem. We could figure, I mean, that can be dealt with. It is so far more complicated than that. So I gave him, just one strategy, one thing to do. A partial meal replacement strategy. And the tactics are to have a Slim Styles PGX weight loss drink mix in the morning, at lunch, and then 5 grams of the granules in some water before he eats his one dinner at the end of the day. And I suggested that he do a prepared meal, a healthy frozen meal. You can get those at any of these good, Whole Foods, any of them, Sprouts and whatever. Why do I recommend that? Because he knows how many calories he's getting. And so doing that one strategy with those tactics, he's practicing calorie restriction. He will lose weight. And the PGX and this approach, it will quell his appetite and it'll get him off that blood glucose roller coaster. Glucose spiking, then insulin spiking, and then crashing. Up and down, up and down. That is a horrible, that's just a function of being obese. And he'll begin to lose weight. He'll begin to lose some of the visceral fat. That is the culprit. That central obesity, that visceral adiposity, visceral obesity, central obesity, whatever you want to call it. And he will be, it won't take long. It'll happen. It'll start within a week or 2 weeks. You'll start to see, thank you, Norman. You'll start to see results. He'll lose weight. I know. How do I know? Because it's biology, man. He's eating this. I'm not Merlin the magician. I'm not a soothsayer. It's because he's going to be consuming less calories. And that's the central foundation of all weight loss diets, calorie restriction. I don't care what they tell you, whatever marketing gimmick they have. At the end of the day, you have to eat less food, consume less calories. There's no getting around it. Period. Full stop. Done. So, in thinking about him, now I know there are a lot of people listening to this show and watching it in the same boat he's in. Don't give up. Don't fall prey, and keep listening. Keep listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, and I'll try my best to share with you different things that you can do. I don't like to overload and give people 5, 6, 10 things to do. It's too much. Give them 1 or 2 things to do. And what I proposed to him is doable. Now, when you're habituated to eat a lot of food, I must tell you, be candid, it's hard to break that habit. So if we can manage your appetite, that's what we're trying to. We're trying to suppress your appetite, trying to tell your brain that you're not hungry. And that's what, eating a lot of soluble fiber like with PGX will do. If you ever have any questions, you're out there and you don't know what to do, you can call this show. It's a safe zone. If I don't know the answer, I promise you, I know somebody on this planet will know the answer. And if I don't know the answer, I'll find that answer. And if I can't find it, I'll find somebody that can find it.
I'll take the lottery numbers. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I wish I could, Katie. I wish I could.
So you know a guy.
I wish I could, man.
I was just making that joke before someone else calls and makes it.
Oh, good job, Katie. Very bright.
So you can call this show anytime you want, just like Tyler did.
Give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. And if you ever don't want to be on air and you still want to get a hold of us, you have a question or a comment, just message us on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, or you can always email Dr. Garko. His email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com.
A little bit ago, I gave you the top 10 causes of death in the United States, with heart disease at number 1, suicide at number 10. I came across a report where they reviewed the top 59 ways Americans die.
I have a question. If you overdose on opioids,
yes,
does that count as suicide?
Yes, no. That's called an accidental death.
Okay.
That would be an act. Suicide is a conscious, deliberate taking of your life.
Okay.
Overdosing, now, you could deliberately overdose.
Right, that's more what I mean.
If you deliberately overdose on some opioid, that is a suicide.
Gotcha, okay.
But you could accidentally take too much and die as well. That would be an accident.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I'm thinking I have a person in my head right now, and he was a rapper, and I'm sure neither one of y'all probably even know who it is. It was Juice WRLD. Like, he took like 70. I'm not.
Well, some people don't know. I mean, they think they're taking a safe dose. Who was the famous actor that died? That did in the Batman movies?
Oh, Heath Ledger.
Right. He didn't commit suicide. He overdosed, didn't he?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he was young. He made him. They say it was just don't realize how much you're taking.
Sorry, I got off track there. I was just really curious if that.
No, that's a good question. That's. Sometimes you don't know for sure. Did the person overdose accidentally, or did they do it intentionally?
Well, in this case,
if they did it accidentally, it's an accident. If they did it intentionally, it's suicide.
He was getting raided. The guy I'm thinking about right now, he was about to get.
And he took some?
He took like 20 of them.
All right, I'll give you a classic. Prince.
Okay.
Prince took too much. He didn't commit suicide.
Right.
He overdosed.
Mm-hmm.
Number 59, cause of death in the United States. I'll try to get through some of these. Accidental discharge of firearms. 58, killings by law enforcement officers. 57, childbirth and pregnancy. 56, accidental exposure to smoke, fire, and flames. Accidental drowning, 55. Gallbladder disorders, number 54. Cervical and uterine cancer, number 53rd cause of death. Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balanced mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Availablend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lungs Liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lungs Immune and Clear Lungs Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at Let's.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Been exploring in this hour the number of ways people die in this country. I gave you the top 10. And I'm going through, the reason why I'm doing this, because when we listen to the news, we hear all kinds of stories about people dying in different ways. We just had Kobe Bryant and 8 other people die in a horrible plane crash. That was an accident. That's on the list of the top 10. And so I found a report that lists the top almost 59 top causes of death in this country. I'm going to try to go through some of that. And because, this is something that's part of our life. We hear it in the news. We react to it. If you don't die of a disease or disease processes, more than one, you're going to die of an accident. That's a fact. It's going to be one or the other.
So this die of old age, man.
Wear out. Some people just wear out. That's
what I want.
possible. That's possible.
What I want.
That's far and few between. Let's go to David in Tampa. David, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on.
Hi, Dr. Garko. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Thank you. Dr. Garko, I was just going to comment. I'll try to be really succinct. The 10th leading cause is, I believe you stated, and I didn't read the report.
Suicide.
Flu. Well, what was number 9? What was flu and pneumonia?
Influenza and pneumonia, I believe, was number 8. Number 8 or number 7, somewhere in there.
Okay, great. So, what I've done some research on that issue, and the CDC reports that number, flu and pneumonia, as an aggregate, right? So they lump the two together.
I guess that's what they're doing. It's not, I was right. Influenza and pneumonia. They probably put them together, and I don't know why they do that.
So I think that's one of the issues I take from it, because if you read online, read some of the some other sources of the epidemiology data.
Yes.
Out there, you find out that the cases for influenza could be like orders of magnitude over under that number. So
that's probably true, David, because if you're putting two things together, if you take one out, that means the one you take out and the one you leave is going to rank lower, right? I mean, it's not going to be as high.
Sure.
Right, because you got enough. I don't know why they put them together,
right.
Because typically influenza viruses, influenza virus, attacks the respiratory system. Maybe that's why they do it. And I think they should, that's a good question. Nobody's ever raised that issue. And so your point is?
Yeah. My point is that I believe, we have our public health policy is rooted on vaccination, right, as a way to curb these illnesses,
infectious diseases.
Yeah. Right, with the assumption that that there is no risk to taking these medications, or very low, 1 in a million, so-called 1 in a million.
Well, I think there are risks.
Flu vaccine. Oh, I agree. So I think it's I think this overstating of this statistic is just a way that CDC is selling the utility of the flu vaccine.
Could be. That could be. Let me ask you a question. Let me give you a hypothetical. You and I, for some reason, ended up in Wuhan. Okay?
That's unfortunate.
You and I are in Wuhan. We're there on some purpose to try to educate the population about some issue. And we're there right now. What would you do? I'm just curious. What would you do if they came along and said, look, we have a vaccine, and by the way, and you got an epidemic here in the country, and then you got a pandemic with this thing. Would you take the vaccine shot or not?
Wow, so I would need to know more about it. If it's a live virus, if it's attenuated, what are the composite components within them of the vaccine? How many treatments am I supposed to take?
One.
Will I be
typically they do one.
There?
You ask.
So
I'll tell you what I would do. I'll tell you what. Given my age, given where I'm at, I would take the shot. I wouldn't blink. Given that situation, I'm in Wuhan. People are hundreds of thousands of people are being infected in the city. People are dying. I would take the shot. I would gamble. I would take the risk.
Yeah, and then I guess it would depend on the efficacy of that vaccine. Is it because I know these viruses mutate, and there could be various
Constantly.
strains. You may not even be getting the appropriate. There may not be any real demonstrated effectiveness.
Sure,
so you might be getting.
But David, they're working on it. They're working on it. They're trying to come up with a vaccine. It's going to take. They said it's going to take them a year to get one.
Yeah.
By that time, you mark my words. By that time, this virus is going to leave I think it's going to leave a bigger imprint of infectious deaths, of confirmed cases than SARS and MERS put together. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah. Doctor, you had mentioned this a couple of days ago, and it really got me, you struck a chord with me. Like the infrastructure and the sanitization processes and the code, the building codes in China.
Yep.
If there was some real critical evaluation and adherence to modern methods of sanitizing,
yeah,
I think that would make a huge impact on these virulent.
We don't have fish markets and animal markets in the middle of Tampa or New York.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
On this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garco.
I'm reviewing the top causes of death in our country. I've never done that for a full hour, and it's intriguing. I went through the top 10, and we had a caller, David, who wanted to know why the CDC put influenza and pneumonia together at number 8. He makes a good point. If I ever had somebody from, I would love to have somebody on here from the CDC. I have a gazillion questions to ask them. But at number, get back to David in a second, at number 52, complications of medical or surgical care. 4,459 people died from complications from medical care. Do you all remember Rodney Dangerfield? I get no respect, comedian. Remember that guy?
I remember the name, yeah.
Yeah. He went in for a heart valve surgery, replacement surgery, and it was complications, and he died. At number 51, homicide not related to guns. Healthcare providers blamed 4,968 deaths on assaults that did not involve the discharge of a firearm. 50, anemia. Of all things, healthcare providers reported 5,382 people died from anemia. Hardening and narrowing of the arteries at number 49. Viral hepatitis at number 48. HIV, you would think it would be higher. It's at 47. Healthcare providers listed HIV as the cause of death for 5,698 Americans in the year that they looked at, which was 2017. Clostridium difficile bacteria infection. C. diff is what they call it. This is the bane of hospitals. They worry mightily about a Clostridium difficile bacterial infection. 6,000 people died from inflammation of the colon and small intestine caused by infection with the C. diff bacterium. 45, suicide by poisoning. 6,554 people died by deliberately ingesting or inhaling toxic substances. 44, accidental suffocation. Statistics, 6,946 people died from accidental strangulation or suffocation. I don't know how you do that, but... And at 43, obesity. Do you know that 7,740 people died because of complications related to obesity in the year that they looked at? Nutritional deficiencies at 42. Disorders that prevent people from absorbing nutrients is usually what the culprit is. Some sort of digestive disorder. It can be either caused by diet, by a bad lifestyle, bad diet, or genetic, some genetic mutation. Go back to David. I know he's still on the phone. I want to keep him waiting there. Maybe he has a final thought. David, is something else you wanted to express?
No, Dr. Garko, I thank you. I think, I find it really interesting what you just mentioned. So all of these deaths, and I don't, again, I'm a bit of a biased person regarding our public health policy.
I know you're not a fan.
I'm not a big fan,
It's okay.
I just wonder, it's really interesting. I was looking a bit at the deaths of pneumonia and influenza, so-called influenza lumping, related to age, right? And I believe roughly 80 or 90% of those deaths occur with the elderly.
100%.
Then
100%.
Yeah, and then 5 or 10% occur with with children. So very young children and such. So you just, we have, if you go and do some research on it, one of the components of the flu vaccine is mercury, right? A heavy metal, which is a preservative called thimerosal. It's still in our vaccines, unfortunately. Every year, people are getting subjected to small doses, albeit of mercury, in the vaccine for flu. So we feel that could be related. That could be associated with an autoimmune rapid responses, and
Sure.
that's how vaccines work. It creates a rapid response in your system, and one would wonder if some of these the elderly that are impacted by death from flu could be attributed to their exposure to mercury, which is just generally
I don't know. I don't know if anybody ever teased that out, but I do know this, that one of the hallmarks of aging, there are several. The immune system gets compromised for a number of different reasons, and that makes you very susceptible. And often what happens, David, people go into the hospital for one thing, and then they end up getting pneumonia, and they don't die from the initial reason that they went into the hospital, which could have been heart disease or something else, and they die from the pneumonia. Pneumonia is a lung infection. Pneumonia, that bacterium, is deadly for the elderly. That's why there's so much concern about these virus. The people that are dying they're reporting a lot of the elderly are dying, and that's just the nature of it. Your point about, I know you're not a fan of vaccines and whatnot for good reason. I mean, your personal story, you had a direct impact on your family, and I appreciate your point of view, and I get it. And we need people to always challenge the status quo or what's seemingly accepted, like your comment about why are they lumping influenza and pneumonia together at number 8. I don't think they should. And if they have a political reason for that, I have no clue. But they have, and I do appreciate you bringing it. I didn't even think about it, quite frankly, until you brought it up. That's why I appreciate your calls, and that's why I appreciate you and your point of view. And just hold your ground and do what you think is right, and follow your mission. I got to go.
Sure.
Because we got it's okay. We got a lot of pots on the stove. Yeah, we got to make sure we get these things cooked. So I find it interesting, David. I told you this is a safe zone. You can express your view. I don't judge people. I don't. I listen and I offer my side of it. And sometimes you disagree and sometimes you don't. And if you disagree, just so you're not disagreeable and respectful of people, I think that's the way it should be handled. Skin cancer came in at number 41. 8,056 people died from skin cancer. Birth defects came in at 40. Congenital malformations and chromosomal abnormalities killed 9,900 people. Aortic aneurysm and ripping, 9,928. They mean ruptures, is what they mean, of the vessels. Oral cancer of the lips, mouth, and throat, 10,000 people died of that in 2017, the year that they looked at. And I'll come back, I'll tell you more.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The heart drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balance mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Avail Blend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lungs Liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lungs Immune and Clear Lungs Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Here's the LTN health question of the day. I was giving you the top 10 reasons or causes of death in the United States. What was number 10? Which one? What was number 10? Was it heart disease, suicide, or cancer? What was number 10? Leading cause of death.
You know the answer and want to win a $25 supplement gift card? Give us a call, 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Okay, so going through this list, number 37, perinatal conditions, such as birth injuries, prematurity, neonatal jaundice, and neonatal drugs, neonatal drug withdrawal. 11,000 died. Number 36 was, let me look at it, stomach cancer? Yeah, stomach cancer. 11,000 people died. 35, cancer of the plasma cells in the blood. Suicide by strangulation or suffocation was number 34. Kidney cancer was 33. Notice how prevalent cancer is among ovarian cancer was at 32. Homicide by gunshot is at 31. Esophageal cancer was at 30. Benign tumors, 29. Bladder cancer, 28. Look how dominant cancer is. Brain cancer was the 27th cause of death. Chronic liver disease was 26th. Non-alcoholic chronic liver disease, NASH it's called. Pneumonitis, that's blockage of the air sacs in one of or both of your lungs. 20,000 people died from that. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, form of cancer, was 24th cause of death. Alcoholic liver disease took 22,000 lives. 22nd was leukemia, another form of cancer. Suicide by gunshot, 21st cause of death. Liver cancer was 20th. Prostate cancer, 19th. Parkinson's disease at 18. Symptoms, signs, and abnormal clinical and laboratory findings was number 17. That's a catch-all category. High blood pressure came in at number 16th as cause of death. And accidental falls, which is prevalent among elderly, was number 15th leading cause of death. Motor vehicle accidents was number 14. See that? Blood poisoning, number 13. Shocking, isn't it? I mean, this is interesting.
How do you even...
Number 12, breast cancer. Number 11, pancreatic cancer. Yeah. So what, in the top 10, what was number 10? Was it heart disease? Was it cancer? Or was it suicide? 877-897-8255. So, this is an interesting list. These are the ways that Americans die. They had colon and rectal and anal cancers at 9. And this list is a little different from the CDC's. This is not the same kind of, this is a death index they have. Pneumonia and influenza they had at number 8. They put those together too, like the CDC. Accidental poisoning 7, diabetes 6, Alzheimer's 5, lung cancer was 4, stroke and other cerebral diseases 3, chronic lower respiratory diseases 2, heart disease was 1. So, yeah, it's these are the ways that we die, and it's not a, how do you talk about that topic? How do you address that topic, talk about it, and do it in an optimistic way? And I guess what I can say to that is this. Kobe Bryant's death is a lesson. Everybody is shocked that he died and the way he died. You say, how could that happen? How could that happen to him? Somehow attributing some degree of invulnerability to him because of his celebrity, his fame. And we tend to do that.
I know I did.
Everybody, that's sort of the nature of human nature. And people are shocked. How could that happen? He was only 41 years old. He was with his daughter. The randomness of our life, the lack of control that we possess or that confront us. There's so much that, and I don't even like the word control. I don't even use it in my day-to-day discourse other than to talk about that there is no control. It is disturbing to some people, the ambiguity, the uncertainty, the randomness of life. Those are out of our span of influence. What is in our span of influence, what we can do, is focus on the moment and be as optimistic as one can and live your life, with purpose and with intention. And that is hopeful, and to be optimistic and not to have a sense of helplessness and hopelessness. And learned helplessness is just that. It can be learned. And if you read the science, the science and psychology about that, you come to understand it. Read Martin Seligman, and you'll see, learned optimism, learned helplessness. And living with intention and purpose, in other words, sometimes we fear death because maybe we're regretful about not leading a more purposeful life. Some people say, well, I don't want to live forever. No, I don't know. It's not about living forever. It's about living now with as much quality of life as you have. And to try to for me to talk about this on air is difficult because it's dark. We're talking about our demise, right? But then again, on the flip side of that coin, knowing that exists should be an inspiration and a motivation to do better, live better, improve, be optimistic, live with purpose and intention, and be kind to one another and love others, even when you don't like them. Still love them. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. You're watching it too, coast to coast and globally. I'll see you tomorrow.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increases